Hey Capricorns, welcome to this channel. This is your weekly reading for the week of March the 10th. I hope you are doing well and thank you so much for being here. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. If Capricorn is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. We are starting the week with a new moon in the sign of Pisces. Pisces is a water sign. It has to do with emotions and feelings. And Pisces represents I'm going to keep it aside. Pisces represents spirituality, creativity, and intuition. And it's all about, since it's a water sign, it has to do with, being in the flow. Things may seem kind of easy and effortless. And it's a great time to, take up a spiritual practice, a creative project, because new moons are all about new beginnings. So it's a great time to set new intentions and for the next moon cycle. All right, and we have Page of Swords here. Page of Swords has to do with weathering the storms, my dear. So let's see what else is coming through. So Knight of Swords and then Six of Wands. All right, so for some of you, this may have to do with writing, speaking. Maybe you are taking an exam, a test, something like that. Or it could also be, maybe some of you are writing a book, something to do with you coming across some kind of obstacles, because here we have Six of Wands. Six of Wands here may have something to do with coming across some obstacles on the roadblocks. So what I would say is that is also an opportunity, right? So you want to see it that way. Everything, it has to do with our perceptions, the way we are seeing and understanding things. If you are coming across some delays or some obstacles, know that maybe that is also happening for a reason. Maybe you don't have the complete information yet. Maybe if you wait and reconsider things, maybe you will find a new path. Maybe you will find some new information, some new resources that will make you that will make things much easier for you. So if there is something you don't want to push through, you don't want to struggle with things, instead maybe it's asking you to wait and see what happens, right? So yes, maybe for some of you this has to do with reconsidering things, rethinking things, and a lot of thinking is what I'm getting. Maybe this could be internal stuff. Maybe you are feeling doubtful about things, overthinking things. For some, this is like some communication. So it could be you. Yes. So with Knight of Swords, this is speed. This is like, it could be, you feeling kind of restless about something. It could be impulsive actions. Yes, something to do with communication here. So this could be either your energy, Capricorn, or it could be somebody else. Okay, this is someone, it could be arguments, criticism, something like that. And someone is like, wait a moment, where is that coming from? Kind of energy. It could be your interpersonal relationships. It could be, something to do with your work. This is like maybe this is required, so I don't want to say stop and pause and reflect. It all depends upon the situation. So whatever it is that you are coming across, do remember to assess the situation. What does it need from you? maybe, depending upon the situation, maybe, you are required to make a quick decision. Maybe things are going really fast and there is no option, but you have to act. Maybe some of you are in, there is something you are coming across that requires you to make an immediate decision. On the other hand, when it comes to other things, maybe the card is reminding you this is the energy, but do you want to, before you act, before you react, do you want to pause, assess the situation, so you can be more effective? Something like that. So just be aware of this energy and work with it. What does it need from you? So, you don't have to then worry about anything later on. For some of you, this could also be like, exams, test, something like that. On the other hand, my dear, the Six of Wands can also be interpreted as success and victory. Reaching a milestone and you, celebrating with your teammates, people who are important to you, people who matters. You know what, let's see what's on the oracle cards. That will give us some more clarity. With Knight of Swords, it also feels like maybe some information is hidden now, and maybe things are not as they seem. So before you say or do something, just do make sure that you have the complete information here. Yeah, you're coming. Knights have to do with messages, messenger. So maybe it is like you coming across some information and things like that. Yeah, with Six of Wands, Capricorns, what I want to say is, maybe with all these cards, what I'm getting is maybe a down-to-earth approach is what's needed this week. Yes, especially when it comes to communications and everything. It could be like being humble, things like that. Let me see what's on the oracle cards, my dear. Something to do with social media, communication, technology. It could be the way you may not be aware of it. It could be, maybe you are just being yourself, and maybe the people around, they are in a totally different space. Maybe they will take it in a totally different way. So it may not have anything to do with you, right? So that is also what I am getting. When it comes to, if you are in social media, something like that, your communication style, with the, what you are talking about and things like that. What I'm getting is the people around are not on the same page as you are. But I would say don't let that drag you down. If that is something that you are coming across, don't let that drag you down, because it's not possible for us to make everybody happy, right? We can only be ourselves. If somebody else is feeling in a certain way, what is it that we can do, right? So don't let anybody discourage you, or what I want to say is don't let anyone rain on your parade. But if you are celebrating something and if that's not okay with people, it could be jealousy, it could be we don't know what they are going through, right? But don't let that drag you down, disappoint you. Okay. Spirit, please give us a card for Capricorns. What do we need to know? What we need to be aware of? Words of abundance. Okay, with this, both these cards, Capricorns, what I'm getting is travel is coming through for some of you. And Six of Wands could also mean, coming across some delay, something like that. So it's important to remain flexible this week. So maybe there are certain things maybe certain things may not go as you had planned. So remain flexible, be, it could be your, your days, your schedule. So some kind of adjustments is needed. So do remember to be flexible. Okay, so the message here is, words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and others. That's a lovely message. So with communication is what I am getting. And with this, it's do remember to be aware of self-deprecating thoughts and words. Keep your thoughts and words positive and optimistic, because they are powerful. That creates our reality. So be aware of what this could be, self-doubts, you asking yourself questions, something like that. So be aware of where this is coming from and what's the truth in it. It's all mind, right? I mean, our thoughts, we don't know what it doesn't have to be the ultimate truth. So when it comes to the way we see ourselves, our potential, what we are capable of, it matters. The way we talk to ourselves, all these things matters. So be conscious of the way you are talking to yourself. This could also be criticism, self-judgments, things like that. And when that is how we think, then it reflects on our words, the way we carry ourselves, our interactions with others and things like that. So that is something to be mindful of. We all do that, right? Knowingly, sometimes unknowingly. And but when we pay attention, that's when we will realize, oh my God, what the heck was I thinking about, right? Because that is creating our reality and we may not even be aware of it, right? Our relationships, our opportunities that we come across, things like that. So keep your thoughts and words positive and optimistic, and that's how we create a change. So this is also a card of manifestation. So just be aware of what's happening in the headspace and the blocks. If there is anything you are coming across, just be aware of that and know how you can refocus your energies, how you can remain flexible. For some, this could also be keeping an open mind, keeping an open heart, and considering different options, different way of doing things, and also, working with others. It could be family members, it could be our children, or our teammates. So this is about listening to others' inputs, what they have to offer, and then finding a middle ground, doing what's best for everybody concerned. Again, it's easy for me to say these things. This is the energy I'm getting. You be the judge. I'm not sure what you are coming across. It all depends upon your situation, but this is the energy. So know how you can navigate the situation and work with the energy, so you are not taking any unnecessary stress. that is important. So there you go, my dear. That's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. If yes, do remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if Capricorn is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And please do take good care of yourself. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.